important key points before we start the problem. The first key point, a perfect square. Already we have given the proof for all the problems. A perfect square never ends with, a perfect square never ends with 2, 3, 7 or 8. A perfect square never ends with 2, 3, 7 or 8. Some of the very good problems we discussed in the class. Second one, a perfect square. A perfect square is always of the form. A perfect square is always of the form either 4 into something or 4 into something plus 1. Either 4 into something or 4 into something plus 1. Third important key point. Third important key point, every perfect square has a digital sum. Every perfect square has a digital sum 1, 4, 7 or 9. Every perfect square has a digital sum 1, 4, 7 or 9. The fourth key point, if I take a number and square it, 50 plus or minus x whole square or 100 plus or minus x whole square, last two digits will be same. Last two digits will be same. Some important key points, whatever we discussed, let me write down. The second thing which we discussed is how to find the cube of a number. Morning class we discussed how to find the cube of a number. How to find the cube of a number nearer to 10 power k. Nearer to 10 power k, which we discussed. Then we discussed x cube. 50 plus x whole cube. Last two digits will be same if x is even. Last two digits will be same if x is even. These are some of the very important key points which we discussed. X is even. As the class proceeds, kindly sit in the class with a notebook and a pen and keep writing all the problems along with me. The best way to learn mathematics is to listen, understand and create a questions. These are some of the important key points which we discussed. Let us take some questions, then we will start with the problem. Question number one. CAT replica questions. CAT exam replica questions. As you know, most of the SSC questions are heavily inspired at a CAT level. CAT is one examination. CAT examination stands for Common Admission Test. It is considered to be the Asia's toughest examination. In case if you are preparing for CAT examination, you are almost prepared for any other aptitude examination that happens in India and abroad. Asia's toughest examination. The beauty about this CAT examination is there will be more of knowledge-based questions. There will also be questions based on understanding of the concept-based questions. There will be questions based on application-based questions. Almost 4 to 5% of the questions are only formulae-based, which we call it as a memory-based. That is the beauty about the CAT examination. Memory-based questions will be direct, formula-based questions will be only 4 to 5%. 90 to 95% of the questions belong to this type: knowledge, understanding and application based. So in case if you are good in knowledge based, understanding based and application based, formula based questions will be very easy. Why? Because a formula is derived from the logic. A logic is not derived from the formula. Now we will focus all on knowledge based, understanding based and formula based. This will be a least of priority. In case if you are a student who want to listen to a formula based class like an R.S. Agarwal book solving, then I am not the right teacher for you. In case if you are looking for any of these first three types, then probably this will be one of the best classes that you ever attended in the topic of number system. Question number one. Q equivalent to, these is a CAT replica question. 5-10 minutes easy question. Slowly I will increase the level of difficulty. 1 factorial plus 2 factorial, and so on up to n factorial. For how many values of n? For how many values of n? For how many values of n is Q a perfect square? How many values of n is Q a perfect square? This is an original management examination question. Q equivalent to 1 factorial plus 2 factorial plus 3 factorial and so on up to n factorial. How many values of n is Q? Is Q a perfect square? Is Q a perfect square? Is Q a perfect square? Solution. Q equivalent to 1 factorial plus 2 factorial and so on up to n factorial. Q equivalent to 1 factorial plus 2 factorial plus 3 factorial and so on up to n factorial. How many values of n is Q a perfect square? So factorial is defined for whole numbers. So we should start with 1 because minimum number of series is if we take n value equivalent to 1, Q equivalent to 1 factorial, which is 1. 1 is a perfect square. N equivalent to 2. N equivalent to 2. Q equivalent to 1 factorial plus 2 factorial. 1 plus 2, 3. 3 is not a perfect square. Why? Because a perfect square never ends with 2, 3, 7 or 8. Any perfect square ending with 2, 3, 7 or 8, it is not a perfect square. So n equivalent to 2 out. N equivalent to 3. Q equivalent to 1 factorial plus 2 factorial plus 3 factorial. 1 plus 2 plus 6, which is nothing but 9. 9 is again a perfect square. N equivalent to 4, which is nothing but 1 factorial plus 2 factorial plus 3 factorial plus 4 factorial. This is nothing but 9. 9 plus 24, 33. It is ending with 3. Any perfect square ending with 3, it is not a perfect square. So n greater than or equivalent to 5. N factorial ends with zeros. N factorial ends with zeros because from 5 factorial onwards, there is 1 power of 5 and 1 power of 2. 0 plus 3, it will be 3. So n equivalent to 5, 1 factorial plus 2 factorial and so on up to 4 factorial plus 5 factorial. 33 plus 120, 153. It is ending with 3. All are ending with 3. A perfect square never ends with 2, 3, 7 or 8. So how many values of n is this Q a perfect square? 2 values. What are that 2 values? N equivalent to 3 and n equivalent to 4. Sorry, n equivalent to 3 and n equivalent to 1. N equivalent to 4 is giving you 3 at the end. This is one of the age-old mathematical Olympiad question and a original management examination question. A perfect square never ends with 2, 3, 7 or 8. A perfect, which we will discuss. N by 2. N by 2, it is a perfect square. N by 2, it is a perfect square. N by 3, it is a perfect cube. N by 2, it is a perfect square. N by 3, it is a perfect cube. Find the minimum value of n. Find the minimum value of n. The same question can also be asked like this. N by 2, it is a perfect cube. N by 2, it is a perfect cube. N by 3, it is a perfect square. N by 3, it is a perfect square. Find the minimum value of n. One second question, if it is clear. Third question also, the same steps you can do it. Either you can do it by using substitution or you can go with the mathematical expression. The first thing what we will do is, first we will find it out, understand the question. N by 2, it is a perfect square. There is a natural number, it seems n. When you divide by 2, it is becoming a perfect square. The same natural number when you are dividing by 3, it is a perfect cube. What can be the minimum value of that natural number. What can be the minimum value of that natural number? Now see, that number when divided by 2, it should be a perfect square. That when divided by 3, it should be a perfect cube. N divided by 2, it should be a perfect square. Any perfect square can be written as a square of a number. N by 3, it is a perfect cube. Any perfect cube can be written as of the form power 3. The same number it is. So n is nothing but 2a square. Another n is nothing but 3b cube. So if I multiply, n square is nothing but 6a square b cube. So n is nothing but root of a square is a. Root of b square is b. It is nothing but root of 6b. Root of 6b. Under root of 6a square b square. Root a square it is a. Root b square it is b. Now see here. N is a natural number. N is a natural number. This is a natural number. This is a natural number. So b minimum value. Under root 1 6 it is there. So another 6 it should be there for this number to become a perfect square. So b minimum it is nothing but 6. If b minimum it is 6, what will be the value? N is nothing but 3 into 6 cube, 216 into 3, which is 648. N minimum value it is nothing but 648. Very, very easy question. Check it out by using the values. 648 by 2, 324. 18 square it is a perfect square. 648 by 3, 216. It is also a perfect cube. It is also a perfect cube. Or what you can do is n equivalent to n by 2 it is a perfect square, n by 3 it is a perfect cube. Method 2. What you can do is n by 2 should be a perfect square. A number when you divide by 2, it should be a perfect square. That means n should be divisible by 2. Perfect square means it should be of the form 2 square, 2 power 4, 2 power 6 and so on. That number when you divide by 2, suppose if I divide 2 cube by 2, 2 cube by 2 it is 4, 4 it is a perfect square. N by 3 it is a perfect cube. N by 3, this number when you divide by 3, it should be a perfect cube. What is the perfect cube? Which are the powers of 3? 3 power 3, 3 power 6, 3 power 9. So when you divide by 3, it is a perfect cube. So 3 power 4 should come. Are you all with me? So this is nothing but 8 into 81. 8 into 81 is nothing but 648. Directly you can write the answer in case if you are struggling with these mathematical expressions. Again I am telling you, n by 2 it is a perfect square. Any perfect square which is of the power of 2 is 2 square, 2 power 4, 2 power 6, 2 power 8. When you divide by 2, it is a perfect square. So that number should have 2 cube. 2 cube divided by 2, it is 2 square. It can be 2 power 5, 2 power 7 and so on also. Because we want the minimum value, I took a 2 cube. Similarly, divided by perfect cube, 3 power 3, 3 power 6, 3 power 9. So when you divide by 3, it is a perfect cube. So it is 3 power 4. Directly you can write 2 cube into 8 into 81, which is 648. Either you can do this method or you can do this method. N by 2. N by 2, it is a perfect cube. So n by 2 equivalent to a cube. N by 3, it is a perfect square. N by 3 equivalent to b square. So n is nothing but 2a cube. N is nothing but 3b square. N square is nothing but 6a cube b square. 6a cube b square. It is nothing but ab under root 6a. Under root 6a. I want the minimum value. Natural number, natural number. So a minimum has to be 6. If a minimum, if it is 6, 6 cube into 2. C is nothing but 2 into 6 cube. 216 into 2. 432. Answer is nothing but 432. I hope The idea, it is clear. N by 2, it is a perfect cube. N by 2, it is a cube. N by 3, it is b square. N equivalent to 2a cube, n equivalent to 3b square. N square equivalent to 6a cube b square. N is ab under root 6a. This is a natural number, natural number, natural number. A should be a minimum value. Under root 16 it is there. So another 6 should be there. A minimum it is 6. So n is 2 into 6 cube. The same method, whatever I said right now, you can try it out in this method. You should also get the answer. You can check it out. 432 by 2. 432 by 2, it is nothing but 216. 216 is 6 cube. 432 by 3, it is nothing but 144. 144, it is a perfect square. A management exam question and a replica question. I hope this concept is clear. Whenever you are sitting in my class, avoid any non-academic discussions that you are going through in the comments. In case if any student is not comfortable in my English, please do not waste your time. There are hundreds of other channels that you can see it, but the kind of shortcuts whichever I am discussing, the kind of structure that is the thematic based learning, probably you will not find it in the regular class. You take almost any YouTube channels, one PPT, PDF will be there, question and solution will be there. Here I will take the questions on the spot and I will be telling you what will happen if and but. Like that, if Manjunath has listened to a session 1, 4K or 4K plus 1 is substituted, he got confused. Then we discuss the digital sum of a perfect square. I hope the idea, it is clear. Next one, please write down the next question. Third one, please write down all these questions. A power 5 minus a power 3 equivalent to 1237. A is a natural number. How many values A will take? A power 5 minus a power 3 equivalent to 1237. A is a natural number. How many values A will take? A power 9 minus a power 5 equivalent to 5734. 5734. A is a natural number. How many values A will take? How many values A will take? Third question. Mn into m minus n equivalent to 45045. Mn are natural numbers. Mn are natural numbers. How many values Mn will take? How many values Mn will take? The first question is taken from the 7th class NCERT textbook. So there could be a doubt a student might get in the first question. That is the question reason second question is created. And the third question is a replica of the concept of the first question. Question number 1. All the problems write down in your notebook. A power 5 minus a power 3. If an author is taking the class, what will be the impact of the class? At the end of the class, you will realize. Watch any session on perfect squares. Session 1, session 2, session 3. This class also you will attend. Then you will be able to understand the power of the conceptual knowledge. Right after these 3 problems are discussed, I will look into the comments. Whenever I am taking a concept, I will not see the comments. So just in case if you got any doubt in any of the problem, just write down in the comment. Once I see it, I think it is a valid doubt, then it will be a part of my class. The first problem. A power 5 minus a power 3 equivalent to 1237. A is a natural number. 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 The root cause of the problem is A is a natural number. The root cause of the problem is A is a natural number. A natural number can be either an even number or an odd number. Natural numbers are either divisible by 2 or not divisible by 2. A can be an even number or A can be an odd number. Even power any number, it is an even number. Even power any number, it is an even number. Even minus even, it is an even number. Right hand side should be an even number. Odd number power any number, it is an odd number. Odd number power any number, it is an odd number. Odd minus odd, it is nothing but an even number. Right hand side we got even number. 1, 2, 3, 7 is an odd number. So the answer is no value for A satisfies the equation. No value for A satisfies the equation. Easy question. Question number 1. Then a student who is watching my class might get a doubt. Hey Anil sir, what if the right hand side is an even number? That is the reason second question I discussed. I hope the idea it is clear. A power 4 minus A power 3 equivalent to 1, 2, 3, 7. Do not ignore the domain of the question because it is given that A is a natural number. A is a natural number. Don't use this stupid way of solving of taking A cube common and A square minus 1. You have to factorize 1, 2, 3, 7. That will be the most absurd way of solving the question. I hope the first question it is clear. First question, I hope it is clear. Answer is no value for A satisfies the question. No value for A satisfies the question. Second question. Second, what if the right hand side is an? What if the right hand side A power 9 minus A power 5 equivalent to 5734. 5734. 5734. Beautiful questions. We will solve it in the class. More than problems, we will solve a very unique way of solving the question. A is a natural number. How many values A will take? A power 9 minus A power 5 equivalent to 5734. Now, if I attack the question using the domain of the question, A is a natural number. A is an even number or A is an odd number. Even minus even is even. Odd minus odd is even. Right hand side it is an even number. So it is not possible. So what we will do is solution. Solution. The best way to solve this question is based on the unit digit logic. Based on the unit digit logic. Based on the unit digit logic. Now see here. What is the logic of the unit digit? Suppose let me take the unit digit. Then I'll share it in single slide. If A unit digit it is 1. 1 power 9 it is 1. 1 power 5 it is 5. 1 minus 1 it is nothing but right hand side unit digit it is 0. Right hand side unit digit it is 0. If A equivalent to 2, A is the number with unit digit 2. 2 power 5 it is 32. 2 power 9 it is also 512. 2 minus 2 is again unit digit 0. If A equivalent to 3, 3 power 5, 243. 3 power 9, 3 power 9 is 3 cube whole cube. 7 cube it is 343. 3 minus 3 it is 0. Always the right hand side RHS unit digit will be 0. RHS unit digit will be 0. What is RHS value that is given in the right hand side? 4. So what is the answer for this question? No value for A satisfies this equation. No value for A satisfies this equation. Very, very easy question. No value for A satisfies this equation. Sir, what is the root cause of this problem? How come we got the right hand side unit digit 0? The root cause of this problem is the difference between the powers. What is the difference in the powers? 9 and 5. What is the difference? 4. What is the cyclicity of the unit? Generic cyclicity. What do you mean by generic cyclicity? Take the LCM of all the possibilities of cyclicity. Generic cyclicity of the unit digit of any number. It is nothing but 4. For some numbers you will get 1 cyclicity, 9 the cyclicity is 1, 5 the cyclicity is 1. For some numbers you will get the cyclicity 2. 6 square. 6 square cyclicity is 6. 6 square, 6 power 1. 6 you will get 1. 6 you will get 1. 5 you will get 1. 9 you will get 2. 4 you will get 2. 2 you will get cyclicity 4. 3, 4. 7, 4, 8, 4. The unit digit will repeat after 4 steps. So what is the LCM of 1, 2 and 4? LCM of 1, 2 and 4, it is 4. The generic cyclicity of the unit digit of any number, if the difference in the powers, listen carefully to this point, if the difference in the powers, if it is a multiple of 4, if it is a multiple of 4 and there is a subtraction, these unit digit and this unit digit will be same. So the right hand side unit digit will always be 0. Please make a note in your notebook. The root cause in this problem is the difference in the powers is nothing but a multiple of 4. The difference in the powers is a multiple of 4. Difference in the powers is a multiple of 4. Please write down this point. I will solve some very, very high quality questions on unit digit as the class progresses. Generic cyclicity for the unit digit of any number. Generic cyclicity for the unit digit of any number, it is 4. Now what we'll do is, same question. Suppose if the question is like this, a power 47 minus a power 3 equivalent to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A is a natural number. A is a natural number. How many values A will take which satisfies this equation? A power 47 minus A power 3 equivalent to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 47 and 3. What is the difference in the powers? Difference in the powers is nothing but difference in the powers is nothing but 44. Is 44 a multiple of 4? Definitely yes. That means a power 47 and a cube, the unit digit will be same. A power 47 and a cube, the unit digit will be same. If the unit digit is same, what will be the right hand side unit digit? So if the unit digits are same, RHS unit digit will be 0. But according to the question, what is the RHS unit digit? It is 6. So answer is no value for A satisfies this equation. No value for A exists which satisfies this equation. The first question we solved is odd minus odd even, even minus even, even. Right hand side should be even. First problem, we got the right hand side as an odd number. So we got the answer 0. What if the right hand side, it is an even number? Suppose if the right hand side unit digit is 0, the same question I am going to discuss in polynomial equation session number 3 or session number 4. We will try to optimize the question. We will also try to find out what are all the values that will satisfy. That will come under polynomial questions, level 3 problem. Idea is to tell you the importance of the number tree problem. I hope the idea, it is clear. Now let me see the live chat. Full entertainment says prime number cyclicity is p minus 1. I will just change the statement for you. Format has proposed that a prime number generic cyclicity is p minus 1. Sometimes the factor of p minus 1 will also give you the answer. You are almost right, but put that definition as a generic cyclicity. Generic cyclicity is the LCM of all the possible cyclicities. It is popularly derived from the Fermat's little theorem. In case if you want to know more about it, you can go to higher algebra Hall and Knight textbook and do a little bit study on Fermat's little theorem. You are right. Now let me see the another question. Urja, South Indian movie chal raha hai? Definitely yes, I am from South India, right? Other student says that, are you from South India? Yes, yes, yes. I am from South India. I am a Malayali, born and brought up in Hyderabad. Right? Right. Fourth question. Please write down the question. Please write down. The more and more you